Well, King Charles is no stranger to our shores, having travelled to Australia 16 times over the years, but his most memorable visit happened when he was still at school.
Yes, the 17-year-old prince was sent down under to study at Geelong Grammar's secluded Timbertop campus in the Victorian Alps. It saw him undertake a busy outdoor education program, chopping firewood, running cross-country and even camping. Joining us now are two of his old classmates, Sandy McConaughey and Chaz Armitage. Good morning to both of you. Chaz, tell us, how did the future king hold up in the Aussie outback?
Yeah, good morning, Nat. Morning, Koshi. He did a wonderful job, but you've got to remember, you know, as a raw 16-year-old, he was dropped out there in the Australian bush, and he was pretty green to begin with, and with the tough work in running cross countries and hiking from Friday evenings right through to Sunday evening, he got fit and he toughened up pretty quickly, and fortunately he stayed on for that extra term, which was unplanned in the beginning.
Right. Oh, that's good. So he was soft to start with. We hardened him up. Charles has joked about being teased as being a pommy so-and-so. Chaz, you weren't mean to him, were you? Do you remember any stories like that?
No, definitely not, Koshi. No, there was one bloke who did actually, we know who did it, but the good thing about that, I think it was intended in the best way possible, and thankfully Charles took it in the right tone and he laughed that off. And I would have to say, on behalf of all of the group that were there was great respect for him, and he had great respect for everyone else.
So one of the boys remembers how Charles caught him smoking and confiscated the cigarettes but didn't dob him in. Sandy, what was he like as a person?
Oh, he was... look, I think he became one of us very quickly, you know. I mean, the first time we got there, he was, you know, it was Prince Charles coming, so it was a little bit of status around that, but once that all settled down and he became one of us, and very much he had to participate in all the things we did, and no, he was very, very good. He was, as you said before in the opening, he was a couple of years older than us, but he settled in, and basically it was, you know, he came from probably a fishbowl and came to a cocoon up there in the middle of the wilderness, as it was really back then, and so then he, you know, it was a huge change for him, and as Chas alluded to, it was tough going for him for a little while, but he had a wonderful attitude, and he tried his best, and certainly settled down well.
Sandy, sounds like a goody two-shoes. You know, did he misbehave at all? Did he get the cane or the ruler?
Oh no, he was he wasn't quite as goody two-shoes as a lot of us made out to be. No, Kochi, but definitely, look.
Do tell.
He was with. Look, let's face it. All us young kids, we were all 14-year-olds and a bunch of ratbags, really. And at the end of the day, he coped pretty well with that, and he was certainly, as I said, he became one of us, and so it wasn't quite the goody two-shoes as it's all made out to be.
So,
well, if he became one of you, he became a ratbag. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, quite right. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, as I said, you're in a cocoon there, and at the end of the day, he's come from the fishbowl and he's gone back to the fishbowl. So, you know, it was, you know.
How proud are you to lead the king astray? Oh, I love it. All right, you two. Thanks very much for joining us. Good to see you.
Good on you, Koshi.
Thanks, Koshi. Thanks, Nat. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you.